a lot of legends will talk about what hip hop used to be, but tonight we want to go into what it can become,
What it can become. Yes,
right?
sir.
So this is the hot seat
Oh,
question.
okay.
What's one rule from the golden era that you would keep, and one rule that you would do away with?
What up, good peace? We all what up, good peace? We all what up, good peace?
Good peeps, good peeps. What's up? What's up? This is Suga Wil.
This is double A right here, man.
Listen, this is a great show. We got an interesting guest today. Oh, bro, God, I'm gonna tell you the story later when we get into this top. You know, what I mean, get into the show. But
Yeah.
appreciate, man. We got Grand Pooh, South Jersey legend. You know what I mean?
We even hold on.
What?
Reset the room, man. Reset the room. This ain't a South Jersey legend, man. This is a hip hop.
I mean, yeah,
It's
you're right.
bigger than South Jersey. This is a
Yeah.
hip hop
You right.
legend.
Yeah, you right.
He is for us.
Yeah.
We claim he's a South Jersey CMD.
Yeah, because we ain't got a lot. You got to
He's
claim.
a global golden
is.
era hip hop
He is.
legend, bro. Like
is.
his style has been bitten by everybody.
Yeah, we gonna get into that because I was telling you about. Yeah, we gonna get into that.
I was like, hold on.
Me too. I was like,
Connecting
hold
a lot
on.
of dots. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Grand Pooh, what's up, brother?
Oh man, pleasure, man. Pleasure having me. Thank you, guys. It's an honor, man.
Appreciate you coming, brother, through.
sir.
For those that don't know you, like Double said, you an icon, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you.
East Camden.
I was
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you a quick story. Like
Yes,
I said,
sir.
I took my son to Syracuse today, bro, and
Okay.
on my way home, I said, "Shit, we gonna have Grand Pooh on the show." So I wanted to get fresh on you know, the stuff you did and stuff. So I'm
Right.
like I was a little younger at that age, you know what I mean, when you
Okay.
came out. So I'm like, I was like 9 to 10ish, so I couldn't, you know what I mean. So I pop your joint in, Paper Chase,
Yes, sir.
and I'm like. And I'm just banging it. I'm like, coming back, me and the wife, like, she's like, who is this? I'm like, this is Grand Pooh. We gonna be interviewing him today. I just
Yes,
wanna.
sir.
I'm like, this nigga nice.
Yeah, man. Ahead of our time, man. Blessed,
Yeah.
man. We was blessed. Still being blessed to this day. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you was. I like you said that you had your time, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, you was. This is a musical genius over here
Yes,
too.
sir.
So when I came to him and told him, I'm like, yo, I said, you listen to Grand Pooh's joint? Like, you know what I mean? He younger than me too, so I'm just making, he's like, he was rocking it when I came in. I'm like, shit, fire, right? He was like, I was like, yo, I hear a lot of niggas done bit off. Yo, I was like, bro,
Yeah.
you was like the underground back then, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But we took our talent. It started underground. It was just us being kids, and we studied music.
Uh-huh.
So we emulated all of the great ones that we seen, like having those posters on our wall. And we was like, we wanted to do the same thing. So I set out with Kick the Ball and B-Boy Document, Paper Chase. I wanted to make my own language. So that's what I set out to do. I wanted to rap and speak words that other people wasn't speaking and make it make sense.
You did
So
it, bro.
that's what we set out to do.
You
So
did it.
yeah.
We gonna get into more of that. But
Yes, sir.
this isn't your traditional resume type of interview because Krown Rulers is documented globally, right?
For sure.
So a lot of legends will talk about what hip hop used to be, but tonight we want to go into what it can become.
What it can become.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So this is the hot seat
Oh.
question.
Okay.
What's one rule from the golden era that you would keep, and one rule that you would do away with?
One rule that I would keep and one that I would do away with. I would say, first, me as a lyricist, number one, write your own music. Talk about whatever you've been through. You know what I mean? Everybody don't gotta be a gangster.
Yeah.
Everybody don't got, when we came out, it was everybody stood in their own. You knew who EPMD was. You knew who LL was. You knew who Wu-Tang was. You knew who Public Enemy. Everybody was individual. I would say write your own lyrics and be true to yourself. That's what I would keep. And something that I would strictly, unequivocally do away with is people patterning their style after somebody else. I think that right there has saturated music so bad to the point where when I hear songs, and I love anybody that's striving to do something, I support them, I love them. But it's just hard because I don't know who these people are.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, who is that? And they like, no, that's not. That's such and such. I'm like,
Sound alike.
well, he sound like, and they like, nah, that's this guy. And they all sound alike. I understand if somebody catches a wave and they catch fire, but that don't mean you pattern your whole career after everything this person do. Right. So I would that's my two answers. Write your own stuff and don't pattern yourself after nobody else.
No, that's good. Who do you think has the authority to enforce that today?
Well,
because those are
I would say I don't really necessarily know if somebody particular has the authority, but I would say it's a cause that many people can champion because hip hop, it's multi-generational, it's global, and it's room for everybody. Like I say, if you want to rap and you want to be smooth, just be smooth. If you want to be the most super hardest, be that.
Yeah.
But be original. That's my thing. So I don't think one person could say, because the powers that be, the upper echelon. You got your Jays, you got Drake, you got Kendrick. These dudes, they move the needle when they come out with music. But I don't necessarily think their opinion is the end all to be all. I mean, you study them, you take their opinion, but take what is good for you and what you don't need, you don't use it. But I would say it's just a collective. It's people collectively try to move hip hop in a way to where we have longevity. It's been around 55 years, something like that. Is it safe in the hands of people to be around 55 more years? You got other genres where people 60 and 70 years old still making R&B, still making country music. Yeah. Shouldn't be no cap. Touring. Rock and roll bands, they 80. They still tour. It shouldn't be a cap on rap music. But that's up to us to, I don't like the word police, but govern. Yeah. Govern it. It's up to us to govern the future. I mean, that's one of the main reasons I even made another album.
We're going to get into that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I feel you. So
I like that you saying govern them, because I like if you see the wave of hip hop now, you see the older guys coming back and you know what I mean, showing
tutelage. It has to happen. It shouldn't be no separation.
Yeah.
Because like I was in a different era, I still know the business of music. I still know some things have changed, but the business of music has stayed the same. So you could teach people. Right now, I look at it like a microwave as opposed to a stove. It's faster paced, but at the same time, you shouldn't just not do the ingredients of the pie, of the cake, or the meal. Still put the ingredients together. And I think that it has a intricate balance between, I don't even like to say old school, but generation to generation. I think because I'm thinking like Curtis Blow and Melly Mel and those dudes to me are old school, but they're pioneers that we study. Yeah. So I don't know if I'm an old school rapper to maybe to these young people, maybe I am, but I still feel as though we got a lot of wisdom to share, and it should be collective.
Yeah, you can see the impact. I'm serious. Like you can see the old guys coming back, showing this, this younger generation, like, nah, this is how it was done. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yes.
And you can even see some of the younger, like even the newer generation coming up. They starting to sound like it's coming back a little bit. And it's definitely bars now.
Bars, spitting.
You know what
Yes.
I mean?
Yes,
definitely
yes.
gotta have bars.
And
now.
like I was telling somebody before, it's sad to say it, but not everybody pops pills and
Yeah,
drinks.
right. Yeah.
Come on. Okay, it happens, but not every song. I don't want to hear that every song. Come
Yeah.
talk to me. Tell me where you from. Tell me what you're about. Tell me your story. Give me your testimony. But be original. Because I'm going to support it. I like all people. Long as you saying something. If I'm listening to your music and it's like, I can't really tell you mumbling and you sound like you nodding out in the booth. I'm not supporting that.
Yeah.
But if you spitting and you saying something, I support it. Because we from that era. Of
Definitely
spitting.
in that, like I said, when I was listening, I'm like, damn, he's
Yeah.
lyrical. Like you could
Yes,
tell,
sir.
you know what I'm saying? You could tell, and I was telling, hey, I'm like, in that era, you was in the golden era too. Like when
Yeah.
niggas was dropping like 85, 86, them, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Spartans. People was rapping and you had to be right.
Yeah.
It wasn't you wasn't sharing no stage of Public Enemy or the Tribe Called Quest or Poor Righteous Teachers or Naughty. You wasn't sharing no stages with them dudes and you not spitting.
Yeah, you was like I said he was holding it down for what I'm saying with them them animals. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
So I'm like, we good, bro?
Keep going.
Oh, yeah. I said he was holding it down with that era because I had to look. I'm like 85, 86. So the paper chaser was 87, right?
87, yes, sir.
Yeah. So yeah, when I see
Fan Jam came out first, Paper Chase came out after.
all right. Yeah. So I was like, damn, this I didn't expect, like I said, with that era, I didn't know how you was gonna spit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let me see lyrically, bro. I'm like, he was elite. And I, like I said, I hear a lot of people. I don't want to put him out.
Yeah,
like,
but
you
I
know what
love
mean?
it. I know everybody that use my music. I know everybody use my wordplay. I know everybody that use sample, and it don't bother me at all. I never said nothing bad about because to me that's what it's about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's about growing from it. Like I pay attention and I study everything, and I love it because it kept me relevant even to this day. Like you don't get many people could say that they have music playing on the radio 35 years.
Yeah. That's like I said, salute to you, bro. They give you your
Yes, sir.
flowers now because again, I couldn't remember. It was funny. I couldn't, like I said, I was younger, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it was like when I first heard, as soon as I heard your sound, I was like, oh, damn,
Yes, sir.
that's him. You know what I mean?
Yes,
I
sir.
was like, oh, yeah, he was, I like it. Then I start listening. I'm like, oh, this thing is fire, bro. So I was,
Appreciate it.
I love, when I like lyrics, he said, I like all the hard. You gotta have bars, man. I need stories. I like you.
Mix
Like
it
I
up.
said, you can tell you great storytelling
Yes,
too.
sir.
Sure.
You feel
Yes,
me?
sir.
So I was like, yeah, this nigga tells stories. He lyrical, and he ain't just saying anything. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir.
So, and that was back then. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Yeah, we was our own internet. We was our own news channels. See, now you got everything at your disposal.
Yeah.
So now, back then, you had to paint that picture, to make people understand. If you taking them into your neighborhood, into your block, tell them
yeah.
without telling,
Uh-huh.
if that makes sense.
That's
Tell them
what's up.
without telling. Yeah, so.
Hey, what's up with that? The next, topic for
So
Grand Pooh.
just establishing who we're talking to. This is, co-founder, the Krown Rulers,
Yes, sir.
and we got a new album coming out. Well, the new album is Restore the Kingdom.
Okay.
So, going off of that premise, you know, you always want to, like, we like to do different icebreakers, but this time we're gonna do something different. We ain't gonna do what's called a top five. We're gonna do what's called the Krown Five,
Yes, sir.
right? We're gonna do a little twist to it. Instead of give me your top five, whatever, it's gonna be 5 questions. And me and Suga Wil, we get one challenge card each.
Okay.
Whether we can use it or not.
Yeah.
But if we use it, it's burnt. We don't get it back. If we win the challenge, we don't get it back. It's
Okay.
This is one and done. So, question number 1. The one rap record that could rescue a dead party.
The one rap record that can rescue a dead party. This is crazy because I kind of had a topic to talk about this with somebody. I would say DJ Cool song. DJ Cool been rocking that song for 30 years.
Oh yeah, that DJ Cool joint.
And it's something that every time you hear it, it just be banging in the club. So I would say DJ Cool.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and I mean I love music, all different genres,
yeah.
but I'm talking about you saying specifically one song that could resurrect a party.
Yeah.
DJ Cool. I'll slide in and kick the ball too, but I'm gonna be biased. But DJ Cool, phenomenal. How
Yeah,
he,
that's
I
a
mean,
good
you hear
pick.
it, you hear that song in arenas, stadium, football game, basketball games, baseball game, every club. You always hear that. It's a DJ's go-to song, cause DJs they touch the temperature, and they know when it's getting a little. And they throw that joint on and the energy go right back up. So I would say DJ Cool. Shout out to Cool.
That's
That's
what's
a
up.
good one because I was ready with a challenge flag till you said that.
Me too. I don't even want to mess with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. I was like, ooh, yeah,
That's
nah.
a great
Okay.
choice.
DJ
Yeah,
Cool.
that's a great choice.
All right, question number 2. The one MC you trust with the final verse in a cipher for Hip Hop Honors.
Whoa. The
that's-
one MC that I trust to shut down the end of cipher. So this is past, present, and this is any MC.
Yeah,
Any
it's
MC.
your- it's your
Any
pick,
MC.
bro.
He got the final verse.
Final verse.
And think of it like you got the 1992 Dream Team lineup. Who coming with the final verse?
Well, I'm going to say this. This is a fact, what I'm about to say. I would say Jay-Z. And the reason why I would say Jigga, man, is because if you saying the final verse, Jigga is very crafty at letting something unfold and then taking pieces of it and murdering it. He's crafty at that. So if you give him the last verse, that last verse gonna be so dangerous because he's gonna have to elevate it. It depends on who's in that cipher. But if it's power players in that cipher and he goes last, his verse will be so wicked. I have that much confidence in Jay just because of his body of work that last verse will be, it could be the first verse too. I would say Jigga.
Yeah,
And I write lyrics and I spit, and I would say Jigga, and I say that over Pac and Biggie because he's a wordsmith, number one, and he's very crafty with taking something and using it against you. And if you let him go last, everybody that spit, he's going to use that verse against him and murder. But he's not going to do it disrespectful. He's going to do it witty. I mean, he probably could get disrespectful. That's Jig. But he would probably do it witty to not offend nobody, but make you go back later and listen to it because it's going to take you 15, 20 times to listen to it to be like, oh, that's what he meant. Oh, he said that. So I would say Jigga.
I second.
Again, I was like, never mind.
I was gonna say Hov too. I honestly, I was going to either say Hov or Nas. I said that's
Nas did cross my mind. and
I was going.
Nas was very much on the tip of my tongue. But the reason why I didn't say Nas is because Nas is very poet. Nas is a master poet.
Yeah.
But in a cipher, to shut a cipher down, you don't want it to be somebody that's going to rap with a verse that should have been in the cipher. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the best of Nas is brilliant.
Yeah.
But when he ran up against Jigga in that situation that they had, Ether, he bodied Jigga on that. And I don't care. I'll tell Jigga in his face, Nas murdered you.
Yeah.
But he murdered you because Jigga put so much pressure on him, he had to. That was a style that Nas never used. And it was because his back was against the wall and he had to save his own career. Because it's like you fighting a juggernaut. And I truly love and respect Nas because he bodied Jigga on that song. And nothing nobody could say about that because he was forced to.
Yeah.
But Nas never rapped like that again. But Jigga constantly rapped the way he rapped at Nas. Jigga been rapping that way at everybody. So you got to kind of like play it out.
Yeah.
Both of those two dudes, you can't go wrong. But
No
Jigga
doubt.
would be my end all.
Me too.
Yeah.
Challenge card remains in my pocket.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
sir.
crazy.
Yes, sir.
Number 3. This is my favorite question right here. The one producer you can work with without hearing the beat first.
Producer that I could work with. So that's basically a trust question. Somebody that if he just sent me the beat, I know it's gonna be fire.
Nah. You can work with him without hearing the beat first. You don't hear the beat. You about to just go get the work. You didn't even hear the beat.
Just go in there and whatever he pull up, I never heard it or nothing.
Never heard it.
And go slam it and bring out a hit.
Yeah, what's the one producer you would work with without hearing the beat first?
Dr. Dre. Hands down.
Damn.
Dr. Dre. Andre.
I was so ready to
Dr.
throw a
Dre.
challenge card.
Dr.
but-
Dre.
Dr.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre. Without a doubt, Dr. Dre. And I say this because I had a debate with somebody one time. We just talking sparring music. Like, oh, this producer, this, da, 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 da. And I was like, if you really study music and you hear a record playing and then a Dr. Dre beat come on after that record, the sonic forces of that beat overpowers that record every time. You know a Dr. Dre beat. It's a fact. If a record is playing and then a Dr. Dre beat come on, it automatically changes the sonic level of whether it's in a club, it's in a car, anywhere. And
I'm
I
gonna
told
use my flag on this one.
Okay, go. Yeah, but this just my
that's
opinion.
I like that.
Yeah.
Dre is an awesome joint, but I mean, if we got to use them eventually.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We about to run out of
Spice it up.
flag. I like DJ Premier though. Like if I had DJ
Primo?
Primo, Primo is that's my
No.
you know what I mean?
And
That's
you
my
know what? You
that's
do
my
not,
tease.
in my opinion, this is just my opinion. Primo, tough. But his sound is one sound.
I got you.
See, when you talking about you coming in the
back
door
king.
and the producer's at the board with his headphones on and you sitting there and then he turn his chair around and be like, you ready? I got something for you. And then you go in the booth and you never heard it. And Primo give me a beat. Okay, it's going to be something. But I know that's a hood joint where I got to smash it for the hood. Dr. Dre give me a beat. I'm smashing it for the world.
Yeah.
It's totally not the same.
I got you.
And I would be willing. I would put my opinion and my career on the line that Primo is top notch as he is.
Yeah.
He ain't Dr. Dre.
Yeah, he probably not.
No,
Yeah, it's
because
just-
the body of work,
yeah.
the sound. See, when I'm saying sonic, sonic sounds. There's levels. You know, Pharrell is up there. He's close. Kanye, when he ain't tripping out, is close.
Yeah.
But when you talking about the body of work to where when you put an album on and every song go up and up and up and up. Just listen to Dr. Dre's music. It's it's not really no comparison to me as a rapper. And I would love a Kanye beat or a Just Blaze beat, but I know those beats is only gonna keep me here. But to get a Dr. Dre beat is out of here, especially if you murder it.
Yeah,
Is so that's just
As soon as you said Sonic, I'm like, oh yeah,
it's
challenge card stays in the pocket.
and I'm saying, don't get me wrong, to Primo's a guru.
Hell yeah.
You see, and y'all asking me questions that these questions are hard questions. If you're gonna be honest, I wouldn't put no hip hop producer in front of Dr. Dre.
I can dig it.
I go with that's you. Like saying Quincy Jones. Like, what you gonna say after that? Like, you said Dre. I'm like,
I mean, you got a lot of good producers, and I'm not everybody that's perfected is good.
You said Dre, bro. You can't beat that.
Nah,
like, there's no producer verses that can stand in front of Dr. Dre.
Nah, you can't beat that. Yeah, Dr. Dre been doing this thing for a while, long time.
It just ain't gonna happen.
Great pick.
All right. Maybe I might be able to use a challenge flag on this one. We'll see. See how it goes.
Man.
The post 2010 artists older heads should study before criticizing.
Hold up, let me see. The post, say that again?
Yeah. Any artist that came out post 2010, older heads should study before criticizing.
Okay. Basically, don't hate on them.
We talk about how the new crowd, like all of them, they don't really care about the art. It's just a money grab to them.
Right.
But what post 2010 artists should old heads study before they start criticizing? Like who post 2010 like got it?
J. Cole. J. Cole is an animal.
Yeah.
And he's such an animal that you don't even realize it until you realize it. And then you go back and you be like, what? And he does it like sneaky, J. Cole. Because he's at that cusp of, he got an old soul, but he got a wicked flow. And he's not like, and this goes back to what we talked about again. J. Cole don't rap like nobody. Soon as you hear it, you know automatically that's J. Cole. And then he body it. So if somebody is looking for that bridge to say, well, I don't really mess with the young dudes, but I would say J. Cole. G Herbo is a little bit too. Because you like, I was crazy. I really like Kendrick Lamar, right? But some of his songs I don't like. Some of his songs as an artist, as me, that's just my opinion. So don't nobody chase me down and try to do nothing. That's my opinion. Some of his songs, it's like he took the day off and he just strictly made it because of his name. As opposed to when I hear J. Cole, every song he rap, whether it's a story, whether it's a tale, whether it's his truths, whether it's his pains, he put a lot into it to make that song be what is. And he didn't take no bars off. Okay. So I would say J. Cole.
That's a great. I mean, I can't even argue that one. J. Cole is a monster, bro.
Sneaky monster. Sneaky
monster.
I'm gonna throw a cheat code out.
Go ahead. What you gonna say? I know you gonna say.
I finally got a challenge flag. Throw it now.
I know you gonna say.
Post 2010. They ain't young boys, but they are post 2010. Griselda.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Wow. Oh yeah, Conway, my favorite rapper.
See, now it's a lot of them.
Yeah, but
West Side.
it is a
so
lot.
when you say Griselda, which one?
I'm rocking. I just
you got a lot of them.
I'm rocking Conway. Conway, my favorite.
Conway, nice, yes.
Yeah, he my favorite out of all of them.
Man, that's a whole.
It's really just the three: Conway, Benny, and
it's a
West
group
Side.
of them now.
But it's
I'm talking about. But when they
first,
it was really just Benny, Conway, and West Side.
No, and those dudes, that because they do the BSF thing too, Black Soprano Fan, and I know Max and them got their hand in the Bigger Veil stuff. All that was like in a, it's a lot of them. So they all nice. I guess that's that old adage when they say iron sharper iron, because they all nice.
Yeah, they is.
And it's like, to me, they're so nice that actually I think it's a gift and a curse. I think it hurts them because nobody stepped up and separated. They all just nice, and it's like they nice in a nice gift basket. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Package deal.
Yeah, it's like you can't really separate them. So you got the lotion, you got the soap, but then you got the cologne, and then they gave you the nice
Separate
towel.
the product from the
But
huggies.
But
probably
all
why-
of them stand on their own, but they do so much together that they just nice. Like
Yeah.
they got like a Wu-Tang movement.
Wu-Tang movement.
But
That's
but
exactly
it's different.
what it
It's
felt
different.
They lyrical.
But
though.
they're lyrical. They crazy. But
Crazy.
they be canceling each other out on songs.
I
They
know.
so dope. So it's like, how could you? I don't know. So I mean, it was a good
I just
good
was
challenge.
at a Conway concert
But
too.
yeah, but
I ain't said I was going to win the challenge.
no, that's a good because
wanted to throw something out there.
see, I'm not no hater.
I thought you was gonna see Drake though.
Drake's not 2010.
When he came out.
Drake 08, 09.
Oh, okay. Well, it was kind of close.
But
I
see,
thought,
Drake
I thought
Drake
she was-
is
yeah, it's close.
Drake is great, but let's just be real.
Uh-huh.
Drake has had moments where you hear the music and you're like, Drake, what the fuck? What is you doing, Drake? Let's just be real. But he's so dope that they go for it. But that's no disrespect to Drake.
Yeah.
I listen to, when people make music, I listen to music as the body of work, and I also listen to the level of where the music is at.
Yeah.
And when you are artists like Drake, some of the stuff, I feel like he let his foot off the gas pedal because he knows he's Drake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel that, and I'm like I say, it's just my opinion. Like, but yeah, I feel like as an artist, if you got that level of star power, I feel like you ain't supposed to take days off or segments off when you dropping, because so many people are looking up to you. Like a few songs that I heard.
And he on the suspect list of writing all this shit. So I don't.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, people say certain things.
Allegedly,
People
a lot
say,
of people
yeah,
say they
but-
wrote for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I can't speak to that because I don't know.
Yeah, me
but I'm
either.
just saying, like, I heard this song that he got something too hard for the radio, and I was like, what is that? I'm like, I wasn't impressed. And that's just my opinion. He might not be impressed with my whole catalog. I don't care.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, for you to be that, you can't make that and think, I can't. Nah. But, that's my opinion.
So with that,
Yes, sir.
unwritten rules.
Woo!
Unwritten rules of hip hop, right?
Yes, sir.
How do we want to dress this up? Does hip hop still need gatekeepers, or it's accountability without the gatekeeping?
So when you say gatekeepers, you saying that in the aspect of people that could help that's not helping, people that could open doors that don't, like, which, when you say gatekeepers, just be a little more specific, because I want to give you my honest answer, but I want to know exactly.
So pre-internet and the court of public opinion known as social media,
Okay,
the barrier to entry was a little bit higher
right.
because when you think distribution was a lot harder to obtain.
Yes, it was.
So that was a form of gatekeeping all by itself.
Okay, I got you.
You had to spend money to go to the studio to create a record.
Right.
So if you spending money, you're going to make sure that it's your best work. You ain't
Right.
just putting out whatever. So the barrier to entry was its own gatekeeper.
I get it.
And then you had A&Rs who were real tastemakers,
Right.
not just arithmetic and research.
Right. No, I get you.
You had that level of gatekeeping. And then it was, you really had to be good because you got booed and laughed off the stage if your music was right. So people were very
critical.
It used to be tryouts.
Yeah.
Before you could perform somewhere, you just couldn't just get on the stage. Nah, you actually had to try out to get on the stage and perform.
My answer, in my opinion, would be, if music is going to sustain me personally, I think some of that still needs to be in place, but the only variation I would say, it needs to be us and not them setting the bar higher. Meaning people that have had long careers, like let's say, I say Chuck D. I just use Chuck D as an example. Chuck D changed music. Public Enemy changed the world. They changed music because they stood up against those powers.
Right.
Okay, so I would say, if Chuck D, just using him as if Chuck D had his hand in on the distribution and the process of cultivating new artists that have a new sound. I'm just using Chuck D for example. Somebody like LL would be a great person to sit at that table, because LL, the reason why I love L, and we started out as kids, L, but LL, no matter how music changed, he stuck to his own lane.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't never be a gangster rapper, never do nothing. No, he just killed them being smooth. So he has a extensive knowledge of how to make records. You might be like, I don't like that dude. He lick his lips out, my girl going crazy. You don't like about this record.
But he's going diamond every time he drops something.
If you selling 10 million records every time you drop something, somebody's listening.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So now when you talk about now, everything is fast. A person can get their iPhone, rap, and then just upload it, and it's a song. It's no substance to it. It's not mixed. It's not mastered, and people just go for it like, yo, that's lit. And it's like it takes away from the craft. And it's sad because it's becoming normal. So I would say some form of not gatekeeping to hold somebody back, gatekeeping to keep structure in music, but we should also own the gate,
right?
To own the project. And I just believe, like, in the absence of when, I wasn't making music and I was figuring life out and stuff like that, I just don't understand how you pay for studio time, you pay an engineer, you pay somebody for beats, you pay a video guy, you pay somebody to promote it, and then you give the song away for free. I couldn't. I still would never do that. I just won't. I'll sell my record for $1 before I just give it away for free, because everybody got paid. So it has to be some type of structure, because at the end of the day, you see these companies, these streaming companies, they're basically flip-flopping and selling it. It's like they using like Yu-Gi-Oh cards with the they selling it all for $5 billion over here. They merged with this company, they sold it for 10. They making all the money. It's some need.
That's because artists, their form of payment is clout and notoriety.
Right.
It's like, I'll take 5 million streams, and you got paid $1,000.
$1,000. So okay, but let's just say you went in the studio and you this engineer, you produced this album. Let's say it's 15 tracks on there. Let's say $300 a song. I'm just using it. That's $4,500. But you got 5 million streams. You made $1,000. You still in the red. $3,500. You famously broke.
Yeah.
It's just, it doesn't add up to me
doesn't.
because there's no body, like you say, gatekeeping. That's a term that I don't want to use it loosely, but there's no body governing anything to say no, because everybody thinks that it's the new thing is me. That's just like, to me, it's crazy. The strippers took over rap music. It's wild. And it's crazy because some of these girls that's rapping can really rap.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, what happened? So I don't know. But yes, to answer your question, it should be some type of, I can't say gatekeeper, but some type of structure needs to be imposed, because you got so many people that got talent, but they're not getting paid off their talent. And they should. It's called the music business. If you have a record, think about this. If somebody listens to your record 5 million times, right? By all means, you should make money.
Yeah.
To me, it's not fair, but I'm only one person that got opinion. If everybody looks at it like, I don't care, everybody know me, well, yeah. But yes, to answer your question, yes.
Fame over fortune,
Yes.
you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's a real thing.
Definitely.
What used to disqualify MC that's forgiven today by today's audience?
That you can't rap. That you can't rap. Somebody need to tell them, stop. Stop, bro. Stop. You can't stop. You can't rap. You can't rap. And they'll be like, no, but the beat is fire. But you can't rap. Rap music is something that it's articulating, whether you talking about a female or you talking about your squad or you talking about a party or whatever. You know, it was years that a person came up to me one day and said, yo, this is a fact. Yo, bro, I love your music, but what does kick the ball mean? That's what somebody asked me. And I said, it's about having a royal party. And my man was like, whoa, you talking about? I said, yeah, you talking about like a ball. Yeah. And he was like, that's crazy. He never knew what it meant all these years. You understand what I'm saying? But the dialect, you articulated something. So I just think that.
I think the difference, like I said, when we grew up, it wasn't, it's so oversaturated now. Everybody is, you know what I mean? Everybody is rapping. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. So it's like, it's, you know, back in the day when we grew up, we had our boys. It's like maybe 1 or 2 niggas that rap. You know what I mean? That was the whole clan rapping. You know what I'm saying? So I think
and if it's 10 of them, 8 of them should shut up.
Exactly. That's what
just
I mean.
Just be quiet.
Yeah.
Just be in the background. Just hold it down. Just be quiet.
Yeah.
But you can't tell people that because they deserve to get their chance. I can't say don't rap, but somebody in their clique should say, yo, Leroy, don't ever do that again. Like you, my man, you with us, hold it down, but just don't rap.
Yeah.
But who's to say that? Somebody gotta say it. If I'm on a team and they keep passing me the ball underneath and I keep missing the layups, somebody's gonna make a decision to take me out the game and sit me all the way at the end of the bench. But who's to say that? So
yeah, my second one, you got a flag on that one?
Nah, not a flag, a follow up.
Nah, I was just gonna say that too, but you definitely niggas that just don't write this. You know what I mean?
It comes with perfecting your craft.
Yeah,
you gotta write.
Yeah, that bothers me. You know what I mean? But you know, everybody don't. And then with this AI shit, you don't know.
Oh my God.
You don't know who writing this
That's
shit.
A whole other
yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. So hey,
it's deep, but I personally say that a person should get a fair chance to see if they're good at it. But if they're not, somebody should tell them.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have 5 albums and everybody know, like, come on. Somebody in there click, somebody should just say, yo, that's not your thing. But who's to say? But I think anybody should deserve the chance to make music. But if you're not good, you're just not good. But, you know.
Which leads to the next challenging question, right? So
Yes, sir.
originality used to be survival, right? But if algorithms reward repetition, has biting become a business strategy now?
Yes. Because a person will automatically study those numbers, and instead of being original, they would say, I'm going to do what he did. It may not even work, but they didn't even try to apply themselves to be legitimate. I'm going to do what the baby did. I'm going to rap exactly like him because the algorithm said this.
Okay.
So it's a lot of that. But some people don't come off. They don't hit their mark. That's why a lot of people, you hear people talk about music is saturated now. It's so many people doing the same thing. You can have an artist come out that's good, and a person won't really give them a chance because it's not normal to them. It's not normal what they're doing, but then it will take somebody to really, that is in their lane or whatever, to be like, yo, he nice. And then they'll listen. But if it's not the normal, they think that's weird. But in our era, when we came up, everybody was different. Being different was almost, you had to be different, or you wasn't going to make it. If you came in one of these A&R offices and they like, let me hear what you got, and you dropped your joint on, and you like, you know what I mean? Don't believe it's right. That's a sequel. They're going to be like, get out of here. We heard that already. You can't come in here rapping like Public Enemy. So, or you come in there, you know what I mean? When I'm alone in my car, sometimes I think about this. They're going to be like, stop. You only going to get that far because they're going to shut it down. But now you have these people that really don't care about music. They're just promoting whatever.
So with that,
Yes, sir.
who can correct the culture without sounding like the angry elder?
Who can correct it? I can't say one person. I think it has to be something to where people after us have to be taught business, because a lot of the mistakes is being made because nobody's teaching them the business. They don't know where the money's coming from or what to do. But I think it's collectively, you have to sit down with these young dudes, or it could be more collaborations with newer people and people from different eras of music. Make music together. Because maybe it's not so much of me telling you, yo, you should do this. Make music together. And then it kind of like, I'm going to say this, and I don't like to do it because it's the past, because, you know, it's highly known that we grew up in the acres, west for acres, selling drugs. I mean, I'm not a drug dealer now, but I've been a drug dealer. So I say this, there was a time where everybody was doing their own thing, and it was chaos. But then there was a person that had the wisdom and the expertise to say, hey, put the money together and we're just going to sell one product. And everybody flourished. So somebody has to figure out how to merge the two, or music is going to just keep spiraling out of control, because it's actually getting worse. To me, you have some good, don't get me wrong, but the higher percentage of what's out is trash. It's trash. But I don't want to say, okay, this person or that person, but people know. You've heard music and you like, what the hell is this guy doing? You've heard it.
I can't even keep up with it though. It's so much.
We know that it's trash, but nobody's willing to take the bullet and say, yo, stop. But I guess it will be more people from different eras doing music together. I think that would push music back to something with substance. You know, that's my opinion.
I got you. No, I like that.
Yeah, that was nice.
Old school under oath.
Whoa, I'm scared of this.
All right, so the golden era deserves, our respect.
Yes.
But respect doesn't require romanticizing the era, right?
Right.
So what does your generation remember that's better than what it actually was?
My generation in music, what do we remember that's better than it? Meaning then to now, right?
Yeah, what do you look back as it being better than it actually was? Because we're talking about, the golden era being respected,
Yeah.
but doesn't mean you got to romanticize it and,
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
make it bigger than what it
Okay.
actually was. So from your perspective, what's your thoughts?
I think the still originality, and people then as opposed to now push the envelope. Like, okay, you had let's say De La Soul. When you looked at them, you're like, these dudes is weird. You automatically, quote unquote, now they would have been classic weirdos right now. But their music was banging. At that time, you couldn't deny their talent. Tribe Called Quest. You thought Q-Tip was the weirdest dude ever. But when you listen to him and you listen to their music, you had no choice but to like it. So I would say the originality still would have to be in that topic because of those eras as opposed to now. If I turned on the radio and I heard a song, you knew exactly who Rakim was. Hands down. You know exactly Pete Rock and CL Smooth. Soon as you heard them, you know exactly who it was. Now it goes back to what we say. Now you don't know who's rapping. Unless it's somebody that broke through the ceiling and they're big. Future. Future started a wave of that, but it's 50 Futures. Like, you understand what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking nobody, but I'll be like, damn, you heard the new Future song? They be like, that ain't Future. That's little Spurky. I'm like, well, who is
Little
this?
Spurky. Yeah,
You just don't know no more. And that's sad because as a culture with hip hop, being original and being diverse and being unique used to be like a badge of honor. You wanted to be unique. People took pride in not sounding like nobody else. So I would.
That's funny because Wu-Tang had a whole crew of them niggas and none of them niggas sound nothing like at all.
At all.
But do you know the science behind what they? RZA is a genius.
Yeah.
He put 9 people together that didn't sound alike but made them sound like one and got everybody a deal separate and got them a deal together.
Dope.
And produced everything and orchestrated every distribution deal separately.
I wonder what those albums would have sounded like without that flood.
Who?
So RZA had a flood in his house that took out the first batch because he did
Yeah.
everybody's album, everybody's
Right.
solo joint, and the flood he had to redo all the music.
Yeah. But he's so gifted that if he never told anybody about the flood, you wouldn't know. Because those
You
joints
wouldn't
is
know.
classics.
So I'm gonna switch gears on
Yes,
you
sir.
one more time. We going Paper Chase 2026.
Wow.
So let's get a little introspective here. Now, when you say restore the kingdom, right?
Yes, sir.
Are you talking about restoring something in hip hop or something in you that needs to be restored to?
Well, Restore the Kingdom was my look at the chaos in music. If you look at the album cover, everything is on fire. The castle to me is the music industry. Restore the Kingdom was basically my approach to speaking about some of the things we talked about in some of the songs, I spoke about how music is all over the place. And I just really wanted to put a collective body of work together just so people could hear spitting, hip hop. You know what I mean? It's restoring the kingdom to me is just getting back to spitting, saying something that matters. You know, respect died for the culture with Biggie and Pop. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of shady ways from the players on top. See, I'm speaking to the industry because the people that's in charge allow music to go to shits to me. And as a MC, I feel like it's my job to speak about it. And that's what Restore the Kingdom is. I'm speaking to the music industry saying something that's so dear to us that we fought. I mean, we carried the big radios around in the project and everybody was fresh to death. And you know, people took pride in the way they look, you know, and we took pride in what we rapped about. I'm not saying you got to do it that way, but at least have some pride and understand that this has cultivated people. People have taken care of their families from this music. People have careers. People have built empires from music. I mean, there's some people that's filthy rich from music. What they doing to help people is none of my business. But I'm saying, as far as the state of music, that's what Restore the Kingdom is. It's about shining a light on how fucked up music is. Straight up. And people don't want to talk about it because they so afraid that nobody's going to want to do something with them or they're going to get blackballed, whatever. I don't really care about being blackballed because we've been blackballed coming from Canada all our life. So it's normal to me. So I could care less what they think. And I said what I said purposely. You know what I'm saying? In those songs when I said vocally I'm what Christopher was before he left us. Without Jadakiss, I ain't seen nobody step up. I mean that shit. I ain't seen nobody step up and take it. Jay-Z gonna be Jay-Z. He been Jay-Z all his life. Jay-Z can rap till he's 75 years old. He's just jigger. He gonna be witty, like I said, clever. But nobody took the onus to say, I'm gonna put hip-hop on my shoulders and I'm gonna make sure that this shit don't keep going like it's going. Jadakiss. That's why all these dudes come at Jadakiss. They come at Jadakiss because they know he the dog. If you could take him out, then you substantiate yourself. I ain't seen nobody do it.
Yeah, it ain't
Not even close.
I ain't seen nobody do it. Even with like I was telling one of my partners, even with Fabulous. I think Fabulous the dopest, most underrated MC ever. Because every time he drops something, it's classic. So hip-hop has people that could usher it into or back to being respectable. I don't really respect music right now. I respect the business because people making money, but the rap music, the game, I don't really respect it because these dudes don't got no show presence. They be high as hell, drunk as hell, tripping over each other, falling off the stage. Come on. How you at a concert, you fall off the stage? You that high. So I just don't have no respect for it other than that I'm a rapper and you doing something good and I respect you as an MC for rapping. But no. So
all right. I think I know which way you're going to go with this one. But I'm going to ask you anyway.
We getting deep, y'all.
Would you rather completely own a record that reaches 10,000 combined listeners or surrender significant ownership to reach 10 million?
Own it and it goes to 10,000 people and I own it, or have a piece of it and it goes to
and it
10
touches
million.
10 million.
Now
this is where you start to play chess and not checkers. You got to think about
so
it.
now I would say this, depending on what my piece is, the 10 million. If it's sales, like not streaming, if it's something that's being sold and I got 20% of it, then that's 20% of a much bigger pie as opposed to 100% of a small pie. So as a businessman, I would say, I'm going to take that small percentage to 10 million. So then I could take the money I made from that and then we could go back to the table and I could produce my next drawing. I own it 100%, 1,000%. I own it. And I go back to sell it to all those 10 million people. so you get the money later. I would do that as a business, but I will also do it with a strategic plan that y'all worked it on me, but I'm gonna work it on y'all. So I would do that. I would take the big pie, small percentage of the big pie, but if it was streaming, absolutely not, because the 10,000 ownership of me selling to them, I'm gonna make more than what I would make off 10 million streams.
Yeah.
So that will be my nuance. What's the sale? If it's direct sale, I'm taking a smaller percentage of a bigger sale. But if it's streaming, I'm taking the whole percentage of a small amount of sales, and then I'll just keep selling to those same 10,000 people over and over and over. If they loyal fans, then I will be able to get that number anyway. It just take a little bit more time.
Yeah, that really was a loaded trick.
Yeah, it was. That was 5 questions in one.
Ownership goes a few ways. Either if I own the record, that means I can license it, so I make all that money as well too.
Yes.
Then I have the direct to consumer
Yes.
sales, and I have the conscious sales. There's no 360 there. I'm taking all that because I own
Right.
the music. So it's
Merch.
It could.
Everything. Yes.
It, like you said, depends on how the deal's written up. Whether
right. That's the
it's 10
soul-
million people.
Yeah, but what's
But
the numbers inside? Because
10,000.
10 million sounds sexy.
Yeah, streaming
But then,
ain't nothing.
but
yeah.
if you're getting
you ain't talking
0.7 of a
that's
penny,
terrible.
It's that drug of notoriety. Like, yeah,
Notoriety.
I got 10 million people on my record. Yeah, but you live at home with your mom. And
yeah,
and you
car,
barely live at home with your mom because
yeah.
you're tired of your shit. So you almost out of there.
Yeah.
Anyway, you ain't staying there
up.
too much longer. Yeah.
So we're gonna do one thing to close this out.
Yes, sir.
We're
Yes,
gonna
sir.
call it Good Peeps Culture Court.
Wow.
And we gotta choose either crown it, dethrone it, or it needs a retrial.
Okay.
So we're gonna do one case. Just one case. A rapper uses writers but still claims to be the greatest MC. Are we going to crown it, dethrone it, or that needs a retrial?
A rapper that uses writers but claims to be the greatest.
MC.
Greatest MC.
Sound familiar.
We ain't saying no names.
Now,
We ain't saying no names.
now let me
Sound
go
familiar.
right to the heart of this. You claim to be the greatest, but you use writers.
Greatest MC.
Greatest MC. Yes, that's what I'm saying. And you use well. Now the categories is crown it. What's the 3 categories?
Crown it, dethrone it,
Dethrone it,
or needs a retrial.
Dethrone it. Unequivocally,
yeah.
hands
I
down.
second that.
Take them out back. You know what happens when they take you out back.
Yeah, I second that.
Get it
bro.
over with. Because there's no way you can say you the greatest MC ever if you don't write your rhymes. It's just, bruh, it's no way possible you could say you're the greatest MC ever and you got somebody writing your rhymes. It's
I
man.
agree.
I hear y'all with the dethrone it. I'm one that needs a retrial
Needs
side
a
of it.
retrial for what?
Because it gets semantics with the titles. You have lyricists, you have MC. MC doesn't mean you had to write your song, but MC, you more performer, you control the crowd. It's that presence.
Now you being literal. What you saying, MC,
That's-
master
that's-
of ceremony.
That's why I said it needs
Okay,
for me,
now,
it needs a retrial.
okay.
'Cause I'm coming from producer brain.
But okay, now you
Oh,
know
yeah,
what
he
I respect
talking
that.
that,
But now
yeah.
you're talking to a rapper,
Yeah.
MC.
But that's why I said
right. So
I ain't saying
when I
crown
hear
it. I
the
said
word,
it just
when
needs a
I hear the
retrial.
word MC,
Yeah, I was on your shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
When I hear the word MC, it's not some guy up there
It's a trigger moment.
like at bingo. At bingo, a
trigger
dude
moment.
at bingo that's passing out cards is an MC. B7. No, when you talking about MCing, somebody that claims to be the greatest MC, but you don't write your music, I'll never substantiate that.
No, that can't.
Never. No. Now you could say you're the greatest businessman because you put a team together and you got to the bag. You know what I mean? Yeah. I could say you might be a great businessman because shit, if I got 10 people writing for me and I'm the one rapping it and everybody's buying it and we get rich, then I'm a good businessman. But I can't sit up there and say I'm the greatest MC.
I mean, on the low, that was Puff before, you know what I mean, all this. You know what I mean? Had niggas right.
Yeah,
When he was rapping,
but
the
with
shits was
Puff,
selling.
Puff is a phenomenal businessman, but nobody is fearing Puff. as no MC.
He ain't saying he the greatest
Right.
rapper. Nothing
But
like
if
that,
you, whoever you said in your mind, you didn't say, but you said you got somebody in your mind.
Yeah,
I'm not a
yeah.
mind reader, but
We ain't saying no names.
you had somebody in your mind. So whoever that person
yeah,
is not the greatest MC
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you're not
that's-
writing your rhymes.
yeah, I said that too.
So
but he
now,
got-
when you talk about Big and Jay, now it's levels to this. I write rap. There has never been a rap that rapped that I didn't write. Okay, but when you have people that are that phenomenal, that their brain and God has given them that talent on that astronomical level that they don't even have to write it, and they could just hear the beat and in their mind just orchestrate it and then go in the booth and spit it, and it's that classic without ever writing it. No matter what you say about R. Kelly, the genius of it, he never wrote his songs. So Big never. Jay picked that up from Big. They don't even write their raps. So you can't tell me somebody that's better than you that don't even write the rap.
hell
And you
yeah.
telling me you're the greatest MC and somebody's writing your raps? No.
Nah, yeah, I got you.
No.
Respect. I ain't gonna challenge.
No.
We're gonna roll with it. So
Yeah,
we're gonna close this thing out. We're gonna call
Man.
this the Crown Then and Now. Right?
Wow. Yes, sir.
What are you building today that applause, streams, and public recognition cannot measure?
Applause, streams, and public recognition. All right. Triumph. That's what I'm building. I read something and I'll share this with people. It was a question in a book that I read when I was incarcerated. And it said, as a man, you have to ask yourself this question. What do you want, victory or triumph? And it said victory is when you defeat your opponent. But triumph is when you come out of a battle with more than you had when you went in.
That's
I
tough.
never forgot that. So I would say I'm building triumph because we always been the underdogs. And I didn't put this album out for me to say I'm the best rapper ever. I put this album out strictly to show people that you don't gotta wait on nobody. You don't have to have no massive rollout, no $1 million budget. I don't need 18 million people TikTok, I just put the album out. And collectively, I've been listening to all these people's albums. It ain't the best album, but I think it's better than y'all's album. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. Even at this age, I still feel like I'm in front of y'all. So what does that say? Y'all taking this craft very lightly. People are getting money, but they're not perfecting their craft. So I feel like it's a triumph for me because I don't know if I'm going to ever make another album. I don't know. I might. You know what I mean? Like, I say this to say, people, it's off the camera, but my nephew just walked in here, Keen Ashe. He produced a lot of tracks and he did a lot of stuff. I'm like, maybe I will make another album because he's phenomenal. But if I don't make another album, it's just so I showed y'all that I could make an album and be better than y'all. Where y'all at now if y'all say y'all popping? I don't see it. So I don't know. But I would say triumph. And then, it's guys like y'all that y'all doing this thing, and I commend y'all too because of the avenues y'all opening up and just interviewing me because, if I'm still relevant after 40 years, then let's see. Maybe I'll go make another album and challenge y'all again. I don't know. But I would say triumph. Restore the kingdom. That's what it's about. Challenging y'all to be better.
Triumph, that's dope.
Triumph.
Yeah, keep rapping, bro. Cause like you
Yes,
said,
sir.
these young boys need. You see it. They need these old heads coming back
But-
and showing them like
Yeah.
how. Like
The
you said, you
structure,
can
it's
see it. It's
structure.
changing. It's slowly.
It's
but
going back that way.
it's
So I don't know. Maybe God
we need
will
them
open
old
the
heads
doors for
come
me
back.
because I got thousands of songs written.
Yeah.
Literally thousands of songs written. It's just about sitting down and collectively putting my mind around a project. If I choose to do that, and I may do it, or I may find some younger dudes that's rapping that I could pour into. I don't know. I'ma just pray about it and see where it goes. But to answer your question, I would say it's triumph, the underdog
I like
triumph.
that answer.
So to close this thing out, it's been a great conversation with you tonight,
Pleasure,
Grand Pooh.
man.
Yeah, for real, bro. Learn a lot. You know what I mean?
Man,
For
y'all
real.
y'all doing it, man. I appreciate y'all.
For someone discovering you tonight, for somebody discovering Grand Pooh tonight,
Yes, sir.
give us one record from Krown Rulers and one record from Grand Pooh to start their journey of discovery on you.
Okay. I would say kick the ball definitely because of the articulation and the level of the lyrics. Those lyrics are still standing up to this day just because of the challenge. You know, iron sharp as iron. So that's something that I would say would stand up, kick the ball. And I would say with the new stuff now, like a song like off my new album, I would say The Prophet Goes Alone is tough. It's because the journey coming back sometimes, and I took scripture out the Bible where it says, you know, a prophet has to go to far lands to become what God meant for him to be and then come home because you're not often respected at home. And being as though the maturity level of it, I understand that. Like I put on for CMD, I kicked the doors open, and it's a lot of people that came after me. I didn't come back to take their spot, or no, I came back to let y'all know that if the old man can outdo y'all, then y'all need to work hard.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? And that's because I still feel like a young boy. You know what I mean? In the aspect of the blessings. You know what I mean? I'm 50, you know, in that category, pushing 50, you know, and it's like we still got a lot of fight left in us. So if anybody want to do music with me, reach out. But I'm going to tell you this, we not stopping. It's just the beginning because I'm looking for new realms and new era of Krown Rulers music. Cause there's more Krown Rulers out there. It ain't just the squad. It's a mindset. And if you really serious that you want to push the envelope and be dope, then get with us. Cause I'm more than happy to help anybody. And I'ma make sure that you writing your own music. I tell you that. We ain't gonna sit here and cap on that. I'm not gonna sit here and write your whole album for you because if I gotta write your whole album, come on, man.
All the publishing's
Yeah,
yours.
no, we understand the business aspect of it, but it's
Yeah.
the headache.
Yeah.
Because then I gotta deal with you that you don't know this business. So now it becomes I gotta be a social worker. I gotta be a babysitter. It's just a lot. So you gotta want this. Like, and this is something me and my partner, L, he off the camera right now, but he aired with us, my man L, that it's hard when you pour into somebody and you want their dream more than them.
Oh yeah, I know that.
That's crazy. I never understood that. How do I want your dream more than you?
Yeah.
No. So if you come at me, you better come at me
Yeah, I can dig
and be
it.
like, look, I got 15 songs written. Now, if we got to fine tune them and correct it and, you know, make them right, that's cool. You still wrote that.
Yeah.
But if you come talking about, yo, I think I'm this, I'm that, and I'll be like, spit some. Well, you know, let me see what you wrote. Nah, we ain't doing that. So that's what I would say. Challenge yourself to be great. And ask yourself, what do you want? Victory or triumph? That's what
That's
I
a
would.
great way to end the show right
Y'all
there,
heard it,
man.
man. Grand Pooh, appreciate
I
you,
appreciate
brother,
y'all for
coming
having
here,
me, man.
yo, for real. I learned, you know, y'all two music niggas. I'm just hitting there, chilling, listening to all this
Yeah.
shit. I'm like, God damn, yo.
No, it's deep.
That is deep, you know what I'm
Nah, I
saying?
appreciate
Especially
y'all.
listening to him every day, you know what I
Wow.
mean? You see how serious he can get. So
No.
I
I like the
appreciate getting,
questions,
yeah.
and I really like the fact that it's a challenge because you don't get that often because everybody's a yes man now. No, I'm not no yes man.
Yeah.
So you challenge
Neither
me.
are we, so you
Right.
fit right
No,
in with
yes,
us.
and I get that. So I understand it, and I champion y'all. And
you,
anytime
brother.
y'all have me back, I'm more than willing to come back. And I would say that I don't know if what y'all got going on tomorrow. What's your schedule tomorrow?
Oh,
What
free.
is tomorrow? Sunday?
Because
Yeah, what time- what
when
time?
I do my sound check, I'll be getting some tickets. If y'all want to go to the show, I have some tickets.
What's
for y'all.
what
Okay.
time your show start
The
tomorrow? Give it a
doors
shout out.
doors open at 5:30. I think my set is at 7:20.
Oh,
Sound like we pulling up to watch you perform, man.
Yeah, so y'all just let me know. Y'all have to meet us somewhere during the day because my sound check is at 1. So if y'all can come, or maybe I'll get I'll
where
call
you gonna be? We can
I'm in
talk
Philly.
about
I'm staying in Philly, but I'm just saying it's at the Dell, so the sound check. But if some time in the early morning, if y'all want to slide over, I'll get the tickets at sound check. And if y'all want it, then y'all just have to come get the ticket. But y'all want them, then I got some tickets. I would like y'all to be there.
My man.
I'll say
You know
less,
what I
man.
mean? That's the least I could do because I appreciate y'all.
wasn't doing shit anyway.
Yeah, so
I'm going.
come,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's
But
what's
just
up.
come over there and I even if I have to have L or somebody or Keenan, somebody bring them out to y'all, just come over there and
I
we'll get the
appreciate
tickets
you,
to
bro.
y'all.
Say less.
Just
We'll
reach
be
out to
there.
me. But like I said, the sound check is from 1 to 5. They got like a lunch for us. So I know I'll be over there at 1 o'clock. Because I got to get the tickets from them anyway. Yeah. So maybe it'll be a situation where I do the sound check early and I leave and then I could just come out. And before we go back to the hotel, y'all can meet us. And, you know.
Oh, we'll communicate
we'll tap in with each
tomorrow
other.
and
But
figure
I
it
would
out.
love y'all to be in the building because this going to be epic.
My God,
Yeah, this is going to be epic.
Yeah, we don't tell niggas we coming and don't.
Right.
Yeah, we ain't them type
Yes, sir.
niggas. We just talk.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
nah,
We
hey.
in the
there like
house.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
And I
that.
appreciate you. It's all love. I thank y'all, man, for the hospitality, man.
Appreciate
I'm
you,
excited,
brother.
man. To see because I know you're gonna chop it up and do it.
Oh yeah,
Do it.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Might air this joint on Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah, we also going to shout out to my boy Slick for even getting this down. You know what I mean?
Taino.
Yeah,
Slick Daddy.
what's up, my man?
Yes, all
Sons
the
of
way.
Sin
Facts.
2 dropping.
Yes.
You know, we
We're
got
gonna be there. Yeah, we hosting the after.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
we hosting
come on.
the
It's gonna
after
be crazy.
party.
Yes, sir. We in the building.
So it's gonna be a
Yes,
good
sir.
week.
It's
you know
just
what I
the beginning, man. It's just the beginning. Like I said, I thank Slick all the time for introducing me to y'all.
Oh, most
Good
definitely.
dude, man. You know,
Yeah.
you know where we came from, and we always been solid with each other. So I support him, and yeah, we got some more stuff coming because I'm tapping in to do some of the soundtracks for his movies and stuff. So
Again, shout out to
That's funny
Slick.
you say that
Yes,
because
Yeah,
we got
the-
off camera. We got RG Jackson in the building. Apollo Ali probably outside. We working on stuff for Cold Dish.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be helping
That's
that
what's up.
project too.
That's what's
So,
up.
but see, that's how God works.
Yeah.
He put you where He needs you to be.
Mm-hmm.
See, we be in a damn way. All we gotta do is get out the way and let Him do it.
Most
It's gonna
definitely.
happen.
Let him take the wheel.
Amen.
That's our show, yo,
Yes,
for
man.
Good Peeps, Good Mob. Y'all
Appreciate
see
y'all, man.
Grand Pooh.
Krown
Shout
Rulers,
out,
we in
bro.
the building.
Appreciate you.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
this,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Listen, man. Restore the Kingdom. New album.
Available exclusively at KrownRulers.com.
You heard him. You heard
Crown
it here
with a K.
first.
I'm Suga Wil, y'all.
I'm Double A.
Good times is made with good peeps. Deuces.
We out.
That's gangster.
What's up, good peeps? I'm Suga Wil.
Pretty chill, pretty chill, pretty chill.
Double A, and we here at Sylvia's Palace. Why?
Yeah.
'Cause, August 29th is going down the Sons of Sin 2 after party right here, hosted by yours truly.
Good peeps.
Tap in, get your tickets
Now.
Yes.
Listen. The premiere is already sold out. Two theaters are already sold out. It's sold out already. And everybody know that we coming here.
This shit
Yes.
gonna be crazy, yo.
Yeah.
Like, you think about it, 2 theaters already sold out and the after party is here. Yeah.
And we the host.
Yeah.
Hey, again, tell them Double A again.
August 29th, here, after party, Sons of Sin 2 premiere. It's going down. Immediately following that, we right here at Sylvia's Palace.
And also, don't
Yes.
forget to check out Sons of Sin 1 on Tubi and
That's right.
Amazon Prime.
Most important, tap into Good Peeps every Wednesday night, baby.
Good times is made with good peeps, y'all. Deuces.